My husband's secretary humiliated me while I was pregnant. She had no idea I owned the company. When I married Ethan Carter, I gave up something nobody knew about. Control. Not of my life, of a billion-dollar company. You see, Ethan thought he was the CEO and majority owner of Carter Global. Technically, he was the CEO, but the controlling shares belonged to me. My grandfather had built the company and secretly transferred ownership to me years earlier. I never told Ethan, not because I wanted to deceive him, because I wanted to know if he loved me for who I was. For 3 years, our marriage seemed perfect. Then I got pregnant, and everything changed. The problem wasn't Ethan. It was his secretary, Vanessa. She was beautiful, ambitious, and completely obsessed with my husband. At first it was subtle. She'd accidentally leave me off meeting invitations, ignore my emails, roll her eyes whenever I visited the office. Then things escalated. One morning I tried using my company card to pay a hospital bill. Declined. Again, declined. I checked my accounts. Frozen. Every single one. Confused, I contacted the finance department. That's when I learned Vanessa had instructed employees to revoke my access. According to her, I was no longer authorized. I was furious. When I confronted her, she smiled. Actually smiled. Then she said, "You're just the CEO's wife. I make decisions around here." The audacity left me speechless. I immediately called Ethan, but Vanessa had gotten there first. She told him I was interfering with company operations, creating problems, abusing company privileges. For the first time in our marriage, Ethan didn't believe me. That hurt more than anything. Weeks passed. My pregnancy became more difficult. Doctor appointments. Stress. Exhaustion. Meanwhile, Vanessa kept making my life miserable. She moved me out of my office, had security deny me access, even told employees I would soon be divorced. The rumors spread everywhere. People whispered when I walked by. Some openly mocked me, and because I wanted to protect my secret, I stayed silent. Then the company crisis happened. A major investor threatened to pull billions from a critical deal. The board panicked. Executives scrambled. Nobody knew how to save the company. An emergency board meeting was called. For the first time in months, I attended. Vanessa immediately stood up. "She has no right to be here." Several executives nodded. Then she pointed toward security. "Remove her." Before anyone could move, the chairman entered the room, an 80-year-old man who had worked with my grandfather. He looked directly at me, then said 7 words that changed everything. "Actually, she's the one in charge." The room went silent. Vanessa laughed. She genuinely thought it was a joke. Then the chairman placed a stack of documents on the table. Ownership records, trust agreements, share certificates, legal filings. Everything. The board members stared in disbelief. One by one, their faces changed. Shock, confusion, then horror, because the documents proved one thing. I owned 51% of the company, not Ethan, not the board, me. I was the controlling shareholder, the true owner. Vanessa's face went completely pale. She started stammering, trying to explain, trying to apologize, trying to run. It was too late. The investigation uncovered everything. The frozen accounts, the lies, the manipulation, the abuse of authority. She was terminated that same day, escorted out of the building by security in front of everyone. Then came the harder part.